All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back to the channel. So Ali Abdelaziz posted a breaking story on Twitter that Colby Covington has wrapped his MMA career forever because of the traumatic injury sustained when George Masvidal attacked him when the Nelk boys and Colby were having dinner in Miami at the steakhouse. He said, the Rolex survived, Colby did not. And I laughed out loud. That's a funny tweet, dude. That's a funny tweet. I like it a lot. And thus, I'm doing a video about it. However, I'm not doing a video about that. By the way, it's a joke, you guys. You guys, I know, like, but it's a joke. Like, he was joking about, him retiring from MMA. Or at least I assume he was joking because I have a sense of humor. Now, if you don't have a sense of humor, I would suggest that the remainder of this video, maybe not, because I'm not going to take the specter of Colby having a serious traumatic brain injury very seriously. And I'm going to say in advance, I guess it's possible. And if he does, I am very sorry. I love Colby. I've made this very clear. I love Colby. I think he's hilarious. I think his character, I think he's doing the fight game. He's playing the heel. And I like it. And so obviously, if someone I like has a traumatic brain injury, I would not be laughing and gloating about it on my channel. It's just that I think he's probably either milking a lawsuit, or gaslighting me personally. Just over and over and over, just gaslight. Gaslight Jesse on Fire. Just kidding. Maybe milking a lawsuit though, or something. But I'm going to explain why that's a terrible strategy right now, given where he's at in his career. Terrible. But we're also going to talk about Dustin Poirier because Dustin Poirier has been begging for a fight and he can't seem to get one. I don't understand, because that's what started this on Twitter. Dustin Poirier was like, hey, Colby, you want to fight July 30th? Like, Dustin Poirier is doing the rounds, asking for fights against guys that would make sense for him to fight, and people just won't fight him. And then Ali Abdelaziz responded to that. So, yeah. But anyway, if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. Share this thing with everybody. Or just like it if you like it. Dislike it if you don't. Comment if you think you have something to say. We'll go from there. Why would you ask people to dislike it, Jesse? Because dislikes count just as much as likes. If your channel analytics are like mine, because that just means people were engaged. If people get mad in the comments, the algorithm knows that, and then that makes them promote the content more. Just saying. But I'm not asking you to dislike it. Don't actually dislike it. I'm just kidding. Jeez, I can't take it. Anyway, so Dustin Poirier can't get a fight. I don't really understand what's going on there. Like I said, dude, I've told the story. When we were in Houston, and I heard Chael tell the story too. When I was in Houston at the last Houston show, 271, they always go to the fighters that are there in the crowd, and people react, and it's whatever. So you get used to what the crowd reaction is. It went to Dustin, and the place literally almost came down. He got a bigger fan response than Izzy when he came, or Derek Lewis on their entrance. I'm serious. Dustin Poirier had significantly higher, response from the crowd than any other fighter, including Derek Lewis in his own hometown or Izzy when he came in. He's a star, dude. So any of you guys on the fence that are kind of well, I don't know, he just lost to Oliveira. Dude, he is elevated way beyond he's coming off a loss, dude. He's at Nate Diaz level, Conor McGregor. Now, we'll see if the numbers support that, but he's a needle pusher for sure. So you guys should fight him. He's also an awesome fighter that would be a huge notch on your belt if you were able to win, Anyway, and then you also get to say gems in the press conference. You're all Joe Lee's wife. And everyone's all, what? I said Joe Lee's wife. Why aren't you guys saying it with me? Geez, you guys did it with Conor. They're all, no, we didn't. We didn't do that with Conor, actually. He was on his own there. They're all right. Back to the well. Yeah, your little hillbilly head. Your little pinhead hillbilly. Everyone's all, Yeah, sounds kind of funny coming out of Conor in 2015. It's just, You're all... your wife's in my DMs. No, she's not. Fuck it. Fuck this sport. Fuck all of you. Fuck UFC. And fuck this place. I retire. Maybe that's why they don't want to fight him, because they knew that's exactly what was going to happen. Anyway, so I don't understand why they're not fighting him. I mean, Chandler said he didn't want to fight Dustin specifically because Dustin turned his fight down. Both of them have elevated like this since then. However, I do think Chandler has a very high likelihood of getting a title shot now, but only because the world does not see the division the way that I do. And I don't mean that, like, Chandler's my dude. I love Chandler, and I will be happy for him if he gets another title shot. But to me, Islam Makhachev is Khabib. Like, in the way that I view the sport, which is what's on the line for each fighter. And if there's something deeper on the line than just the belt and money, then that's the kind of thing that I really like latch onto. And Khabib retired 29-0. His dad wanted him to become undefeated and retire with the belt. And then Islam Makhachev elevate and become the next champion, thus firmly solidifying his coaching. And Khabib retired to become the coach, taking the mantle from his father. To try to like exaggerate the gravity of that fight for Islam and Khabib would be impossible. You couldn't exaggerate it if you wanted to. Like, you couldn't exaggerate it if you wanted to. And that's why I don't feel any kind of thing saying that I want Islam Makhachev to get the fight. I'm just saying. And now back to making jokes. So Dustin Poirier, you know, maybe Chandler, maybe Gaethje. Gaethje got punched once, right? He took one heavy shot. Maybe he could fight in a couple months. Anyway, so let's also now talk about Colby, though, because where is Colby Covington? Someone tell me where he is. I can't continue doing what I do unless I know where he is. And no one knows. All I know is that every time that I talk about him or this incident, whatever I say on the channel is what I need to see in order to know. You know, if I'm going to know that this thing's real, I need to see X. And then X happens the next day. The next day. Every time. Every time. It's nearly unexplainable unless someone is sitting there watching my videos. Let's gaslight the fuck out of this idiot. Let's gaslight the fuck out of him. Look at him. Look at how confident he thinks he is. What did he say? He said that the badge cam footage might show that Colby isn't actually missing a tooth. Hey, hit TMZ with that. Hit TMZ with that shot of Colby's tooth missing, dude. Hit him with it. Hit him with that shit. Man, I wish I could see that motherfucker's face when he sees that Colby was missing a tooth after the fight. What's up now, Jesse on Fire? Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Fuck your channel. That's how it feels, you know? Because at the very least for that one, why the fuck would there all of a sudden be a picture of Colby's missing tooth? Why wouldn't that have come out before? You know? Or that tooth didn't exist the day after the fight? It only existed the day after I said maybe they didn't have the bug missing tooth? Come on, man. Circumstantial. Now, that doesn't mean the fight's not real, you know? But nonetheless, I'm sure it is real. Like, there's like a fucking court case and stuff, right? I'm sure it's real. I mean, obviously it's real. It's obviously real. You guys are not gaslit. Like, I don't think I'm getting gaslit at all. But Colby, like, where is he at, dude? Like, seriously. Because here's the thing, like, either he actually really has like a traumatic brain injury, or he's pretending to have a traumatic brain injury because, like, he wants to get money in a lawsuit. Okay? Now, again, just like Ali Abdelaziz, I have a really hard time believing that he has a traumatic brain injury because all these guys get punched all the time, okay? If you get in a fight in the street, I know that, like, some people who are, you know, telling me about these brain bleeds and things and like whatever. I mean, look, has it ever happened where there's someone like, you know, there's people sparring and then like they're all, oh man, I have a headache and they have a brain bleed? Sure. Yes, that's happened. Okay. But it's also, do you have any idea how many people get punched in the face 3-4 times, like in street fights or out there, whatever, and then the odds are so slim, like so slim for him to have a traumatic brain injury from a skirmish that didn't even lead to him falling down, you know, like he didn't even fall. And he seems completely fine afterwards, not complaining about a headache, nothing. He's just having a regular conversation. How the hell did they find me, man? Jeez. Hang on, I got to take my tooth out. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But like, seriously, like, the odds are extraordinarily slim that he actually has a traumatic brain injury. Again, if he really does, I take it back, dude. I apologize. I really do. I love Colby. If he's really suffering from a brain injury, I take it back. But if he's not, and he's pretending to, dude, you can't fight with a traumatic brain injury. You think you're going to get more money from George than you would if you, went and fought? Go win the title, which you'll get another title shot. I mean, assuming that Kamaru is not going to sit and wait for that pesky hand until Conor gets back, This thing is just taking a long time to heal, man. I don't know what it is. I've always had such incredible genetics that, it doesn't even make sense. But when it comes to healing on minor surgery that's generally had a pretty predictable recovery time, I'm just not recovering as fast as I would have hoped. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Oh, Conor's not fighting until 2023? Oh, shit. Wow. Cool. Yeah. Wow. That's information that I did not have before I just said the thing that I just said. But maybe they do an interim. Nope, because he's going to fight Conor. Anyway, but yeah, one thing that I noticed is that every time that I say anything about, what I would need to see to believe that Colby and this is real, like I said, and they do it the next day. So I thought to myself, I was like, you know what I should do? I should just be like, what is the only thing that would make me believe that this beef is real? Is if Colby filmed a new commercial and instead of having the chicks there, he had 2 male escorts and he stuck his thumbs up their ass and then was like, what's up, nerds and virgins? I got my thumb up these dudes' asses like a boss. And then he had both of them stick their fingers in his mouth. That's the only way that I would believe that the beef is real. And I expect the next day it would be like, what's up, nerds and virgins? Maybe. But what the hell is going on? Seriously, where the hell is Colby? Where is he? He's never been this quiet. If he had a real traumatic brain injury, for real, to where he'd be I don't, where the hell is he at? Is he on vacation? Did he go on vacation? When did he fight? Who did he fight? 2 months ago he fought Masvidal? I guess he could have gone, he's on vacation maybe or something. Phones off. He's with his girl, or he's with those 2 dudes. He's all, hey guys, no phones here, man. There's no phones allowed at the resort. Anyway, that's what I got. I don't know where Colby is, but I would like to know. And if he would be down to fight Dustin, I'm in for that fight, man. Anyway, love you guys. Peace.